How's it going? Garbanzo beans here. I already tried to record this video once. Audacity had other ideas. You can probably see the green screen behind me. I'm literally sitting up against it because it's draped over the side of a table because I don't have a way to mount it right now. But, LaCroix. It's not very good. You know the sensation that you get when you drink soda, and it's like, yeah, these bubbles, they're a little bit, they're tingly, they kind of hurt a little bit, but, you know, it tastes good, so it's refreshing. Yeah, with LaCroix you get all of the first part and none of the second part. To be fair, they never claim to actually have this stuff taste good. It's not mango flavor. This is actually the mango LaCroix, but it's not mango flavor. It's mango essenced, which basically means that it's absolute garbage and tastes nothing like mangoes. You know, people say that like your nose and your mouth are connected, and like your nose is a big part of taste. Well, like, when it comes to this stuff, your nose is the only part that you can actually taste with. Should probably make sure the mic's out of the shot, considering the fact that I'm not using it because Audacity decided it wanted to be difficult. But it's like, there's no reason for this to exist. Sure, I'm gonna drink it anyway. It basically, like, I feel like when you retire and you go live on a beach in like Tahiti or someplace, this is what you mix with your rum, which I've never personally tried, so I don't really know what rum tastes like, but I can imagine that it would be different with that. I don't know. But, like, there's no reason for LaCroix to exist by itself. But it does, you'll notice, on the side of the can of LaCroix, it says calorie-free, which I guess is true. It also says sweetener-free, again, true, in the truest sense of the term. And then, if I can get it to focus, sodium-free, which I don't know why that's a big deal. Sodium is very important to surviving. And then it says natural mango essenced sparkling water. Yeah. For those who have never had LaCroix, as you can see by the ingredients, carbonated water and natural flavor, that's actually what it says. It tastes like nothing. Like, I guarantee you that if I took some, say, Canada Dry and squeezed a mango, I could probably make something that tastes better than this. So, I'm gonna try to make a better mango LaCroix. I have club soda refrigerating, and I'm using the big knife because there are no small knives left. I've never actually tried to juice a mango before. This is a lot tougher than I would have expected. But I've never tried to juice a mango before. Do mangoes have, like, pits? Like, what? 'Cause there's something in the middle that Mangoes do have pits, okay. So I don't know if you can eat mango skin or not, so I'm not going to try it, but... Okay. If I can carve some... That's not too terrible, actually. No food will be going to waste. If this doesn't work, I'll eat the mango, so don't worry. But... Okay, so that's... The rest of that is the pit of the mango. So now it's time to figure out how to get it so it's not in its solid form. I looked up how to juice a mango, and it seems like a lot of unnecessary steps. I also learned that I was supposed to peel these before I cut them, which I am going to attempt to now peel them without cutting a bigger hole in my thumb. So basically, if you watch me bleed out on the floor, this will be the only remaining footage. So, I'm not a big fruit peeler, so I'm just going to end up cutting a lot of this, this so slippery. So my mango water is going to taste like hand, because I keep having to, let's see, can I just pull now? No, okay. Swear to God, dog. Inside, so you might hear him running around a little bit, but basically, my theory is that this is going to be garbage. Mostly because I do not know how to infuse water with mango, or how to juice a mango. However, it is going to have sugar in it, because the goal is not to recreate LaCroix, it's to make a better LaCroix. And I think the reason I did not like the LaCroix is because it tasted like nothing. So, here I am, attempting to take the skin off of mangoes so I can pour a bunch of sugar in water and then say it kind of tastes like mangoes for views. Well, I did not cut these very well. I probably shouldn't be cutting toward myself. Well, this brings me back to the days of Cub Scouts, you know, whittling. Been quite a while. Okay, so I'm awful at this. I've been able to salvage like 90% of the mango meat, if that's what you want to call it, so far. So that's not terrible. But I can already tell you that I would much rather, like, this is going to have to taste like the second coming of Christ to make this worth it. Oh my God! So I have 3 out of the 4 pieces peeled. I'm gonna do the last one off screen. As you can see, we now have the good mango parts separated from the peels. I'm going to go dispose of the peels real quick and then check to see if my club soda is done refrigerating. This is the rest of what we're going to be using to create this. Instead of using the blender, which is over there, which seems dangerous and also too easy, I'm going to use this thing. It'll chop it up into fine little pieces. Then I'm going to curve the mat, stick it in the cup, and pour the water down into it. There's no reason to be doing it like this. I just figured it'd be easy, which it won't be. I can assure you of that. I'm going to have a bunch of mango pulp, but it's not quite enough. Okay. And this mat is not as supple as I would have expected or hoped, but nonetheless. There it is. Probably put it down a little farther. The magic is about to begin. Basically, my hope is that when the soda comes down here, it'll strip some of the juice along with the mangoes, which actually seems to have kind of worked. I am a genius. Okay. So I somehow managed to avoid getting mango juice on the cut of my thumb, which is rather impressive, if I do say so myself. The only business left to attend is getting the actual mangoes out of the drink and then putting the sugar in it. So now the hardest solution to the simplest problem. This is not going to work. Okay. Yeah, can I do it like this? Oh god. My goal is to not get any, is to not lose any mango or any of the juice on the floor here. That just looks real appetizing, doesn't it? Not on the floor, but onto the counter. Not necessarily that I just care so much about the product that I'm making, it's that I don't really want to clean it up, so I'm just going to put that there. Slide you back on top of here. See, I had the small one, but it's dirty and there's a bunch of stuff in it, so I figured this would be safer. Yeah, when I'm making this, I'm not really concerned about my health. Now our mango juice looks like the urine of somebody who's relatively well hydrated, but could still do better. But it's time to add the sugar. So before we add the sugar, I did want to just take a drink of this by itself. That's better than LaCroix already. Wow, this is actually good. It has more mango flavor than LaCroix, but it still kind of has that, it's mango in sparkling water flavor. So we're going to add the sugar and see if we can make it even better. So I've never put sugar in a drink, so I don't know how much is enough and how much is too much. We're going to start, or we're just going to put like this much. It's probably way too much. So we're going to... We'll just do this much. I don't know how much this will actually affect it, but it's a rather low concentration of drink, so we need to use a little less sugar. Weight loss pro tips, by the way. Instead of not using sugar in your mango water, only use a little bit of sugar in your mango water. Also, cooking pro tip, clean up while you're doing it. Okay, so I'm just going to sit here and stir this until it dissolves. Alright, fellers, here it is. The moment of truth. Bottoms up. The sugar adds nothing. It's better than LaCroix. Probably, I don't know, probably not healthier because there's sugar in it. But I mean, guarantee you it's harder. More expensive? Probably. But better. Also, it has a more natural color, as opposed to the clear LaCroix, because water is blue. While LaCroix is shite, this is aight, I guess. You can try it if you want. It's probably better in the summer anyway. It's currently not summer. It's almost December, actually. 10 days, but... thanks for watching, I guess. Links to Twitter and Twitch are in the description, as always. I'll be making a new outro. I had a pretty okay one on my old channel, but I'll make a new one. Yeah.